Looks like we've lucked out here. Back on the road. The professor and the others can't be far.
Hope you're right. We've been shit out of luck so far tonight. The woman who looks like me. What did she do to be taken like that?
I admit it's not a great sign. But you've got to forget about it. Move on.
What I saw back there was unreal.
I get that, but
shit, this whole night has been messed up since we crashed. Sorry things are so shitty between us.
that's not all down to you.
Maybe not all, but we've been yanking each other's chains all night.
Yep.
I just pulled a little harder.
Where the hell is that coming from?
I don't know. What's that? Get over here! This is impossible.
I like this Dark Pictures game, Little Hope, I'm playing. Game.
This is my old tire swing. Look, here, see?
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
It's not okay, you don't get it. See these stars? I painted them onto this tire with my dad when I was 10 years old.
You sure?
Hell yes, I'm sure this is my tire swing. How come it's out here?
Can't be. Just looks the same. Just a coincidence.
Can you listen to what I'm saying here? This town knows me.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. We're getting through this, okay? Together.
This is not my doing. You must help me. I beg you. Please help me before it is too late.
Hush now, woman. Only the Almighty can forgive your sin. That is your only hope of salvation.
Listen to me. I have committed no sin. The puppet I am condemned for is a child's plaything. Nothing more. I
Do
swear
not
it.
swear me. The sickness you brought into our midst must be purged.
Yep.
To free all of us and you from evil, you must burn.
I beg you, stop. Do not do this. Ah! No, no, please, stop. Stop. Ah! Ah!
Pray God for you to take the soul of this, our sister Tabitha, who has been led astray by the devil, and do with it as you will.
We just saw. It was me. That means I'm next.
It's a weird coincidence is all.
Easy for you to blow up. I'm the one who could be next.
Let's keep on going to the church. That's likely where the rest are.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
A minute, let's try and find the brightness. Bollocks, just clicked the wrong bloody thing. I pressed on returning to the bloody menu and pressed the wrong thing. I was trying to check the brightness out on the fuck it round. Right, 2 seconds. I pressed on the wrong button, so I'll load it back up again. Continue. So I'm gonna have to go for that scene again. Why did I press the exit button?
Let's keep on going to the church. That's likely where the rest are.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Oh, that's a D. There's a black cat over there.
Feels like we're being followed.
We are being followed.
Hey! Get the fuck out of here!
Back the fuck off, will you? Oh crap, what the fuck is that?
Come on! Run!
Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking game. Messed that up.
Taylor! I need to get out of here!
Stop running from your own reflection.
Keep moving, go!
That was bloody irritating.
What the fuck?
You hear that? Is that Taylor? Taylor! Is that you back there? Get to the church! Run! Hey!
One of those fucking things is after
Get
us!
inside! Go! Come on, move it!
Hey! Run!
Get inside!
Hey! That thing is almost on you!
Are you crazy? You trying to get yourself killed?
Get in here.
Look for ways in and out of here. Close them all off. Shit! Come on, we need a barricade here.
Hey! Hey!
Why the hell is that old fool still out there?
Looks like he's following us.
Whatever he's up to, we can't trust
I
him.
know you're inside.
What in God's name is he up to? He's gonna lead that thing straight to us.
He doesn't get how much trouble we're in here.
What the hell is going on in there?
You need to get away from here. Go before it's too late.
Get the hell out of here!
I'll go once I look you in the eye. Now let me in.
Maybe he can help us out.
This is a really bad idea.
What exactly is going on here?
Something came after us.
That
It
thing was straight out of a nightmare or a horror movie.
What the fuck you talking about? Well, you bang your head tonight?
Wake up, man. Are you trying to get yourself killed?
What? Man, go fuck yourself.
You're a real piece of work, you know that?
This has gotten way out of hand.
Go and don't come back. There's nothing out there can help us. That thing's out there. It's toying with us.
Why are these things, whatever the hell they are, coming after us?
I wish I knew. Maybe then we'd know how to stop them.
Professor? Andrew! It's me. I'm next. Priest, reverend, whatever. Made accusations against my double. Sounded serious.
Another trial?
Not this time. It sure looked like it was heading that way.
And the girl? Mary?
She was there. But it seemed like she was trying to defend my double.
We secure in here? You find any other ways in?
Don't think you can break in
Sorry,
that thing.
Professor, I didn't check.
Still can't believe what's happened to Angela. Not losing another student.
That thing is still out there. Look over there.
We have to follow her. Whoever she is, she's tied up in everything that's happened here.
What if you're right? What then?
If we can stop her, it could prevent any more harm happening to our doubles.
Okay. Guard the door in case that thing comes back.
Yep.
Hey, kid. You out here?
It pains me to say these words, but your punishment today will protect us all. Keep our town safe.
Can you spare him? I beg you.
This is hard for you, child. But one day you will understand, and you will thank me.
Go from this place, Mary. Your pleas cannot
Bit
reach
scary.
you. My fate is not a memory you should carry.
Who will be my keeper if you are gone?
Judge Wyman has instructed Abraham. He will be your keeper. A decision not all
A bit, yeah.
agreed with. Every man will face his day of judgment. Yours is today.
No! No!
Look, child. See who you would have to spare. See, he is no longer of this earth. Only the damned and the devil can resist in this way.
He was right here. I was holding him. He was right there. Nothing I could do.
The I've Seen Myself Get Killed Club would like to welcome its newest member. Say hi to Daniel, everyone.
Seriously? That's some real cold-blooded shit, Taylor.
Lighten up, will you? We're going crazy here. Not doing any harm.
Now we know the pattern.
Oh.
Angela was killed after seeing her double executed. Taylor had a narrow escape from that thing. You see your double get it? And you're next.
That's real reassuring. Thanks for sharing.
Isn't it better to know what's gonna happen to you?
There it is! That's what's been after us!
Bodies.
We can't let it trap us up
Oh.
here.
What do we do now with that thing outside?
Quiet.
It's out there. Listen.
It's out there for now. What if it decides to come in after us?
I hope so.
Maybe we're okay if we stay inside the church.
You've got
Because-
1,000 views.
Because it's holy ground. A church? Maybe it can't come in.
Really? It's a fucking vampire now?
I'm just saying, this is a solid building.
He's right. We're safer in here. We're staying put.
I guess staying makes some kind of sense, right? You think that's our best move?
We are staying in here. No choice.
We should take off while we still can. That thing has us boxed in.
No one else agrees with you. Staying in here is the majority decision.
We can't be splitting up after what happened to Angela.
Sure, whatever.
Well done, I can have
But this
a
doesn't feel
cut of the money.
Sounds like more than one. Fucking great.
Just listen up. It follows us when we move around.
And we need to be quiet, like silent. Could be tracking us with sound.
Fuck me!
Let's go! Out of here!
Quickly!
Bollocks. Press one button. Twat. Missed the fucking bin. I did one mistake. I pressed the wrong bloody button. Defeated. Back. Person dead in the game. Ooh, you know, it's got the eyeballs. Two died on the game.
Is that you? I can't see it. Is that you? I'm over here.
Oh, what's happened? Ah.
Thought I'd lost you.
We're still in big trouble here. I need to stop for a moment. My heart is pounding. Gotta let it settle.
Will you tell me what happened to Daniel?
I should have done more. I'm so sorry. The two we've lost, first Angela and now Daniel, that's down to me.
Do you want to watch this game, Hills, or?
You didn't suffer, right?
Tell me he went fast.
That thing just kept coming for him.
Fuck no.
Stabbed him.
Enough!
Daniel didn't stand a chance against it.
We should rest here for a while. We're off-road and we're out of sight. Nothing's tracking us.
Sure.
Bloody hell. These beers are making me cough. I had I've got a bit of hangover today, haven't I? So I keep coughing.
You asleep? That's impressive.
I wish. No way I could get any shut-eye after what went down tonight. Would love to, though. I'm beat. Any ideas how we're getting out of here?
Listen. It's clear now. There's no help available. We're on our own.
Sure seems that way.
Our best shot, maybe our only shot, is to stop that girl, Mary.
Getting to Mary, stopping her, might help. Sure, okay. But what about the other kid? The one that keeps running from us?
Mary and her are connected somehow, I'm sure of it. Maybe the other girl is trying to lead us somewhere.
Where?
I don't know.
Yeah, I got a hangover.
Maybe to a place we can stop all this.
Everything feels out of control. I don't think there's anything we can do at this point.
Mary's the key to everything that's happened. The trials, the executions.
Sure, but how are we supposed to stop her? Not even sure she's real.
I don't see a way out. Not now.
We have to try. We owe it to the others. And ourselves. Mary's the key to this. I'm certain of it.
Yep.
It's not that simple.
Well, I've got one of my mates in the live stream what I know in real life, which he's popped in.
Listen to me. We see her again. We do whatever is necessary. Okay. Timeout is up. We can't stay here any longer.
Wait, this place is safe though. Is leaving such a smart idea?
We won't find Mary sitting on her asses. We need to go out and look for her.
Not sure hunting Mary down is a great move, but I guess we should stick together.
It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. It cannot be taken from you. Not by angels or by demons. Heaven or hell. Perhaps you've started to realize something. Everything and everyone may not be quite what they appear to be. 3 executions, 3 tormented beings, and 2 lost souls. Any thoughts on what might be around the corner, hidden by the fog? Something wicked this way comes.
Looks kind of steep.
Yeah, I think we'll stick to it.
This may sound crazy, but what if saving our doubles from execution is how we save ourselves?
That thing only came for me after my lookalike died.
Fireflies. That's what's causing the glow.
What is that light?
Looks kind of beautiful, don't you think? Never thought I'd say that about anything here.
No, this cannot be. My own eyes deceive me.
My apologies for the lateness of the hour, but I must speak with you.
What ails you, my friend?
It is Mary. I am troubled by her, by the part she has played in these trials.
Those trials trouble us all.
There is more to this. I saw her smile.
I didn't think
as
you
her
was,
own
anyway.
sister was executed. She took pleasure from it.
Are you certain?
I am. But now that she speaks of guilt and remorse, it is hard not to believe her.
Keep away from her, Abraham. No good can come from being with that child.
Too late. With her brother and sister gone, Mary now lives under my roof.
Your charity places you in grave danger.
What do you advise?
Tell the court you suspect she toys with us all. That you saw her delight in her own sister's death. I implore you.
I am torn. Mary seems full of
Keep your
remorse.
suspicions to yourself, and it's our community which will suffer. None of us is safe from her wild imaginings.
Very well. If the court will listen, I will speak.
I am bewitched.
You're not bewitched.
How else can your presence be explained?
I can't explain this, but you're not.
She has conjured you to defend her. To press me into silence. Only the devil could create a demon who so resembles me.
I'm not a demon. But we do look alike, which I agree, is pretty damn weird.
What do you want from me?
I want to know what you're gonna say to the court. About Mary.
I was decided to speak to the court. Now I am not so sure.
Tell the court what the girl has done. It's what your friend asked of you.
The devil has sent you to tempt me. I must not succumb. Little Hope is no longer the town I knew. Strange and disturbing events have become commonplace. You, whatever you are but one of these. Revealing the truth about Mary may save my friend, but it does not sit easily with me that in doing so I condemn a child.
Then you gotta protect your friend. And speak out against her.
That's right. The only way to stop the witch hunt is to stop Mary.
You are cursed. A sure sign of the devil.
Persuading him to speak out against Mary was the right call.
I'm not sure. She's just a kid.
I'd love to know what that guy's gonna do. He has to say something against Mary and what she's been up to. That can only be positive. We are seeing glimpses of what happened here hundreds of years ago.
Never thought I'd say this, but I feel real connected with those guys. Fuck this town and fuck that stupid ass crash for dumping me here.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're pressing the wrong fucking buttons, man.
Taylor! Where are you? I'm coming! I'm coming! Shit! Taylor! Professor! I got you! Just hold on to me!
Help me! I'm begging you!
I got you! You're going nowhere! You okay? You hurt?
What the fuck was that thing?
Let's just get out of here.
Let's check that out. It'll get us out of these damn woods, and we can talk on the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bad zombies. Zombies are killing me. Naughty zombies.
Whatever that thing was, I think it's gone.
You don't think it's coming back?
Fucking hope not. I don't know what happened.
Let's hope Mary goes the same way and disappears. There's got to be a way to end this. Getting Andrew's double to testify against Mary is probably our best shot.
We don't know for sure that stopping Mary will help us out. It's just a theory.
It may only be a theory, but right now it's all we've got.
Come on, let's take a look.
Oh, I'm having deja vu.
Me too. I recognize this place.
Why is it not? It should be flipping over this. Huh. Hello?
Never an easy way into anything here.
You saying that? Your girlfriend saying that? Huh. Sad people, innit? He is, man, yet. They won't want to be in the room with me, I'm telling you, like. That's.
Hey! They're coming. You can't keep running. I'll make sure
I mean,
you.
they act big and hard on there, but the thing is, you put me in a room with a psycho, they won't last 5 seconds, you know what I'm saying, Hills?
Inside.
They think they could be a bully to people, but the thing is, put them in a room with someone that's loopy, like me. I mean, I'm a nice guy, but you know what I mean? I get angry, don't I? They won't last 5 seconds. You know?
Well, no one's been here for a long time now.
Yeah.
Now is my time to speak before the judge. I am filled with dread. I cannot know how my testimony will be received.
I mean,
the devil has blinded so many to what is real and what is not.
Nothing good will come of this.
His words will seek to twist the truth.
Allow me to judge what is true.
Yeah.
Abraham and Joseph are allies in this deception.
Look at
Lest we forget, you condemned Joseph to death only yesterday. Or do you now question that decision?
I have heard nothing today to sway my conviction. Joseph consorted with the same malicious force as his wife. For this the court thanks Reverend Carver, who faced the devil's wrath to present the evidence.
It is only my duty, Judge.
Now, however, this court is duty-bound by law to seek out the truth. We must therefore examine these claims made by Abraham against Mary.
If I may speak briefly, Judge Whiteman.
Time is short, Reverend. Be indeed brief.
Mary has shown great fortitude to speak out against the evil here. Many would have lacked her courage. Yet her reward for exposing this breeding covered in our midst is to be besmirched.
Her courage is not in question. It is her intent we must be certain of.
Her accuser is the very man entrusted to care for this innocent child. Plain to see he is not fit for such a task, and I would ask the court to have Mary placed elsewhere.
Who would you have be her new ward, Reverend?
I am prepared to take responsibility for the child, if the court agrees.
First, the court must hear what Abraham has to say. No decision can be made on the child until then. Abraham?
It's not right, the sister, is it?
My conscience tells me I must speak out against Mary, but it weighs heavy on my heart to do so.
You have to say what you saw. Speak the truth and condemn her.
It's like you get away with stuff.
Tell the court what you have come here to say. Speak up, boy. Out with it.
Mary has spoken of evil spirits, devilry and witchcraft. Things many cannot believe could exist here in
I'm not
Little
here
Hope.
for history and hearsay. Get to the point, boy.
Mary confessed to me all her accusations were false. She did not see what she claimed. There was no witchcraft. There were no familiars, no devils. All were just the imaginings of a child's mind.
You understand the gravity of your testimony.
Yes, Judge, I do.
Very well. You may step down.
Mary is to remain with me.
Given your testimony, I feel the child must go elsewhere. The Reverend Carver will be Mary's new charge by order of the court.
So, what happened? Did the little devil child get nailed?
He told the judge that Mary made it all up. None of what she said was true.
Now what? She gets taken away and does time for her lies?
This helps us. Has to. We now know for sure that we can alter what happens.
Seriously? We can change the friggin' past?
Oh, that's an A+ for history. You're actually changing the past. Whatever's out there, it still wants Taylor. We have to go. Now.
Yep. That's not right, is it? They should be in bed at that time. It's quite funny. She probably wouldn't know how to play the game anyway. You know what I mean?
Looks like a heartbreak to me.
That's what she's saying. Gonna have to turn up. I've had to pause the game for a minute because the controller's gonna die in half an hour. I've got to swap the controllers over quickly. Right. She probably doesn't care anyway, does she? Where the hell am I going in this game? It's like I'm stuck on the game. What for?
Andrew, get over here and help me.
What's up?
I'll push from this end. You from the...
Yep.
Whoa!
Yep. Is that this?
Professor, are you okay? Professor, are you hurt?
I'm okay. Just about.
What, on the front?
No way back up. I'll look for a way out down here.
Okay, we'll meet up at the back of the building.
Sure. See you out there.
Oh.
Hey, Professor! We'll see you outside, okay?
Right, 1 second. Front. Yep. Yep. Well, I'm on followers now. No, she's not sent. I'm on the list of followers. She's not sent me any messages. Well, I'm looking on it now. Right.
Professor?
Hope you're okay.
Andrew? You up there?
I'm up here!
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I pleased to see you?
Same here.
Oh.
You see Mary while we've been apart?
No, nothing. I've seen this before.
In the fog there. You see that?
Stay on your toes. Anything could happen.
Oh.
No one in Little Hope is safe while you still draw breath, Joseph. You must die today. Not even your wife Amy was spared your lust to serve Satan.
Damn me if you must. You're not fit to speak ill of my late wife.
There is still fight in you. I must drive the devil out for the safety of everyone here.
Oh, no one is safe.
Joseph, do you renounce the devil and all his teachings?
I carry no sin. I'm no disciple of the devil. Our town is infected with madness. Bribe, saints, servants.
We have to stop this.
Come on! Help me! Look, there can be no more doubting. This is witchcraft. More stones. The devil must be crushed from within him. Do not flinch. The fate of Little Orc rests in your hands.
Sure. I guarantee if you met them in real life, they'd shit their pants, wouldn't they?
What happened? Tell me.
We don't have a lot of time.
Look, John, get away from it!
I can't get away from this thing.
What?
I'm not letting what happened
Is that
to
what she did?
Daniel happen to me.
Are you crazy? We gotta move!
Yeah.
Come on, you fuck! I'm ready.
Yeah. So they made Ariel then. Oh. Fuck! Trying to kill this zombie thing, and I keep missing. Huh?
Fucking thing, stop!
Huh? Fuck's sake, got me twice again. It keeps getting me again. Fuck! What?
No! Professor! John!
Yeah. This game is as well. 4 people have died in the game now. They're standing, yeah. So then tablets have made her ill then, have they? What was she... What was she like before she didn't take the pills?
Oh my god, we're all dead. None of us is getting out of here alive.
Hey, we're not dead yet. Place looks like it burned down.
Is she trying to do it to anybody else, or...?
Something here isn't right.
Is she going to try and do it to somebody else, what she's done to her own mum or something, or...? No. The game crashed or something. Yeah. She keeps messaging me. Yeah. Yeah, about apparently I faked my cancer, which I didn't do anyway. That's what she said to me. Not really. I should have done, should I? Yeah. 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 The cheek of her saying to me I faked it. I mean, why would I wouldn't lie about something like that. I'm a nice guy. I'm looking on the phone. The message is not there. No. Well, I'm going to put this on parts. This stream needs to be on phones. What was she saying now? What is she saying? What's she talking about? Yeah. What did she say about me? That's good.
What was that?
Gotta be the girl. Let's go find her.
What this guy is so scared of hiding for?
She's in here.
What the hell?
Stay here.
What happened? I'm talking to my streamer.
Andrew, what's going on?
He knows I was about to confess all to the judge.
Yeah.
No, wait.
You protect me. You must.
Wait, this isn't right. No way.
I assure all gathered here today that our town will be free of the devil's grasp. Together, by God's grace, little hope will prevail. My word on it.
This court is hastily convened, but with good reason. If we are to finally rid ourselves of the evil which has infested Little Hope, then we must act today. I accuse you, Mary, of witchcraft. What say you, Reverend?
The evidence, as discovered through my investigation, is beyond question. Mary uses her puppet as a familiar to summon and serve the devil.
We have been deceived by a child, by her guise of innocence. This puppet was mistakenly used to denounce Tabitha, but it has always belonged to Mary and Mary alone. She allowed her own kin to be executed as she watched in silence.
That is not so. Liar!
Now this tenth child, this creature of Satan has the marrow to accuse me, a man of God, of wrongdoing.
Yeah.
This is crazy. These people have lost their freaking minds.
It was never my intention to bring harm to this town or its people. Can you not help me?
What can I do? If I could do something to stop this, I would, but
Now in her hour of greatest need,
I don't
this
see
child
how.
of the damned pleads once more for the devil's help.
I beg the court's indulgence. Please guide me at this time. Seek your counsel.
no question there's something very wrong here. Right in the heart of this place.
There can be no doubt that Little Hope is afflicted. That darkness has taken hold of our town.
There is not a man or woman here today who does not already know the devil is in our midst. The sole purpose of this court is to remove evil, not indulge it further.
Yep.
Our time is not for wasting.
You got this all twisted. Mary isn't to blame.
How do I make my decision? If I am wrong, condemn an innocent to die.
The only way I can see out of this is to get rid of that damn doll. Destroy that and
the puppet must be cast asunder.
maybe this all goes away.
It is the cause of Mary's affliction. It holds her in its thrall. Destroy this puppet, and the devil will depart Mary. She will be restored, an innocent child.
Reverend, burn the puppet. Destroy it.
You must not act in haste. The girl must face the full consequences of
My
her deeds.
authority is not for questioning.
Yeah.
Do as I ask.
You did everything you could. Don't blame yourself. None of this is your fault.
Not Ollie.
That's it, right?
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
Could have just made things a whole lot worse.
Whatever questions we still got, they won't be answered now. Let's just get out of here.
Yep. Yep. True, yeah. What did she say about me then, this woman? Huh? Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah.
Thought you'd be here. Leave me alone, will ya?
Oh, who are you talking to, man? Yeah.
I've lost everything.
You've lost everything. Are you kidding me?
Just get out of here. Go away.
You should have stayed away. I'll never forget or forgive you for what you did.
Yeah. Huh.
There he is! There's a fucking killer!
I didn't kill anyone. Those things, whatever the hell they are. They did it, not me.
You need to keep an eye on this guy.
Huh?
He's out of control.
Hey, There was nothing I could have done to change what happened.
You okay, buddy? You seem a little confused.
I've got people coming tomorrow as well. So.
Diverting all traffic through Little Hope. You okay, buddy? You seem a little confused.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to get these folks to where they need to be.
Yeah.
I doubt a short delay will trouble him too much.
Can everyone just shut up? This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here. Hi there. How you doing? Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver. What? Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's funny. Sounds like you could use a drink.
Better not, thanks. Need a clear head. You shouldn't be drinking right now. I don't think it's a good idea.
Drinking's all I got left. What the hell is going on in there?
Get the hell out of here!
I'll go once I look you in the eye. Now let me in! Hey! They're coming.
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in.
Why is she watching me now, is she?
That's it. Game over. You're done. For now, at least. You could always try again, see if you can get a different result. That's the problem with demons. If you don't lay them to rest, they will haunt you forever. Not a very happy ending. Or maybe it is. Depends on what makes you happy, really. And you eventually found him. The bus driver. Maybe he can now put the past behind him. Till we meet again, maybe in the South Pacific, or the Arabian deserts, or somewhere else. But we will meet again. At least one more time.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and thanks for joining, and I may do another stream later or tomorrow. Decided yet. Who are you calling, dude?
Oh, what is this that I can't see with icy hands takes hold on me? I am death, none can excel. I hold the key to heaven or hell. Oh, death, oh, death, won't you spare me over for another year? Oh, I have come to get your soul, to leave your body and leave it cold, to drop the flesh right off of your frame. The earth and worms both have their claim. Oh, death, oh, death, won't you spare me over for another year? Oh, death, consider my age. Pray do not take me at this stage. My wealth is all at your command, and you but move your icy hand. Oh, death, oh, death, won't you spare me over for another year? Nor age, nor youth, nor silver, nor gold, nothing satisfies me but your soul. The old, the young, the rich, and the poor alike with me will have to go. Oh, death, oh, death, won't you spare me over for another year?
Sure.
Oh, death, won't you spare me over for another year? Oh, death, won't you spare me over for another year?
She shouldn't give shit to people then. She may as well just sit in the shopping trolley, wouldn't she? They should section her.
You believe in God?
Absolutely not.
Well, start believing. We are under attack by I don't know what. You wouldn't believe me even if I tried. Hell, I don't believe it now it's there.
In Sumerian myth, they say the souls of the dead went deep underground to the House of Ashes, where they lived on dust, plagued by the demons of the underworld.
So there's something new coming for the in 2021. They're bringing some more up for the Dark Pictures the Hope game, aren't they? That should be good. It's in a bit of the preview what's coming new for the Hope game in 2021, which is good. What, the old ones or new ones? Which ones are the new ones or the old? Ah. The new ones. Man of Verdan was a good one. Then you get Little Hope. Bonus features.
Where are we? What happened? The bus crashed. We're okay though, just shaken up.
I don't remember being in any crash.
What do you want to say?
Well, here we are on set of Little Hope, part of the Dark Pictures anthology. Tell me about the characters you play in the game.
Yeah, very exciting. I play Andrew, who is a student on this trip to the town of Little Hope.
Why are you watching my live stream? What's her name?
No. I mean,
why are you watching my live stream, Haley Marie?
Anthony and I play Abraham, all existing at different time periods in different places.
Is it tough to balance it all and to kind of jump back between these characters as you go through it?
A little bit. I've had a lot of help along the way, and we've been able to, for the most part, separate the three different guys. We have an amazing accent coach on the set at all times, so she keeps me in check and puts me on the right part of the map when I stray too far.
Only the devil could create a demon who so resembles me. We do look alike, which I agree is pretty damn weird.
How tough is it for you to separate that and balance it all?
Yeah, it's interesting. Andrew, being the character that I embody for most of the time, was a little bit easier for me. I related to him naturally. He's this socially awkward, repressed student, and I certainly as a student was pretty socially awkward and repressed, so I could relate to him a great deal.
You seem uncomfortable around kids your own age.
This trip is actually my first time away from home.
Oh, you picked a real beauty.
Yeah, well, if I ever make it back, I'll sure have something to talk about.
The other character, Anthony, is slightly more immature, comes from a big family. I can also relate to that. And dealing with the family dynamic and playing that sibling friction was also something that I think a lot of people can relate to, and that was fun. Another sort of element of the challenge which I really enjoyed. And then there's Abraham, who's the third character that I'm responsible for.
We have to stop this. The only madness is right here in this court.
And the nice thing that exists in all three of them is this motivation to do good, to do right. And I think all three characters I really had admiration for. They seem to be like morally adept, and it's important to respect, I think, the characters that you play, or at least identify something within them that you respect, and I respected all three of the guys that I played.
I know what must be done here.
And they're all so very different, and even the level of the accents changed between them. Is that something that's challenging to navigate?
Yeah, that's been really fun for me. It's been, when I'm playing Andrew, I've been doing a relatively neutral American accent, but we've sort of based most of the action in New England, so it does lean towards the East Coast, and it doesn't take on too strong of a characterization in either direction. The vocal work for Anthony is similar to that, but because Anthony lives within the 1970s, there's been a little bit of tweaking to the accent in order to accommodate the times. And then Abraham's an entirely different accent. It's been a bit of guesswork as far as constructing that accent, because there's no recordings of what people sounded like at that time. But I suppose the closest thing to it, we imagine, is a kind of Northern English accent. And my dad's from Yorkshire, so I've basically been ripping off what my dad sounded like when he was younger.
She talked in this really weird accent. Was that even American?
And also with the process itself is a huge, like a learning curve, like you say, with the performance capture. What's the process been like for you? Have you been able to adapt? Do you feel at home now wearing the helmet? And
yeah, it's funny. I mean, it presents a whole host of challenges. It can get a little uncomfortable.
Okay.
After a while, it can get a little uncomfortable. You never forget the first time you go for a wee wearing that headset, thinking, am I on some sort of screen somewhere in the studio right now? Can people see me weeing? But you soon get used to the headset and the pack that you're wearing. And I think the best thing you can do is try and remove that from the equation entirely and just make it about looking at the person opposite you. Some of the more physical stuff is challenging, because if you do want to move around and you do want to add a physical performance to whatever facial, emotional things that are being captured, you have to be careful that the sound isn't being compromised because of your movements. But, you know, in lots of ways it's been quite freeing too. We move at a great pace. There's little repetition over the same thing. There's lots of variation, but little repetition really. And we have an opportunity to move freely about the space pretty much. We're not confined to marks, and we don't have to relight every single moment. It's go, go, go. It's been 100 miles per hour, and I've loved the intensity of it. It's been great.
But we're looking for our bus driver.
What?
Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's funny.
What's up with the fog outside? It's pretty weird.
Sure is a thick one tonight.
Actually, it's so thick it's stopping us from leaving.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
You're, trapped here too, then?
it's a whole different pace, I feel, than what you normally when you're setting up a scene and you shoot front to back, and then now it's kind of like you're just jumping in and you're just like stop, start. It must be kind of refreshing in a way.
100%, yeah. You can start in the morning and by lunch you've died and come back to life 4 or 5 times, whereas on a film set you would have had to shoot for several weeks to get that material. So you do blast through a ton of content.
Run! Get the hell out of there! Look out!
Yeah, it's going to be really cool to see yourself in a video game. It's going to be an incredible experience too. And then now your friends and family members can like play you in a game. That must be a whole weird feeling.
Yeah, that is really weird. It's strange enough seeing my face on screen in anything, but you're really mad and exciting, I guess, to think about being in a video game. I guess that's like a little kid's dream in lots of ways, so I feel very lucky.
It's incredible. Your friends are going to call you, but like, I killed you.
Yeah, I killed you 3 times. And I'm like, good to speak to you too, bud. Yeah, thanks for the call.
Would you confront your fears, or would you run away?
I want to say confront my fears. After this experience, I would confront my fears. Maybe previously I would have run away.
What kind of place is this?
It's one of those things where what you think you'll do is different than what you probably actually.
In the moment, yeah, 100%.
Oh, I would confront my fears, and then you're gone.
Gone. Yeah.
And lastly, would you explore on your own or in a group?
In a group, I'd have to. One of the best things about this experience has just been the camaraderie that's developed amongst the cast, and over a short period of time, shooting at this intensity, it's bonded us together really quickly, and I've loved being part of the team.
Yeah, I'm from the UK Jerningham, mate, yeah.
On this crazy journey together, so it's all about exploring as a team.
I'm just gonna say it. This is exactly what goes down in horror movies.
Well, plus than anything in the horror
yeah,
genre, we know what happens when you go off on your own, right?
100%. Don't do
They
it.
still do it.
And they still do it.
Let's go check out that room over there.
No, don't go check out that room.
Nope.
Don't go check out.
Or bring someone with you.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. There you go.
All right, Will.
Tanner, thanks a
a lot.
lot.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Cheers.
Well, that's a bit of the back of the scenes behind the game of Little Hope. I think these two is locked secrets. I need to run.
I just saw someone in the woods. Okay, very good. We're freaked. Who's there?
Whoever you are, this isn't funny at all.
The demons are an integral part of the story of Little Hope. It's the crux of a lot of the things that happen, and that informs a large part of what we're doing. The starting point for each of the demons was the style of execution. They're based on a character that gets killed. That then informs how the character behaves, how it moves, how it sounds, and those are all brought together to give us that convincing, terrifying demon.
In order to make convincing demons, you need to ground them in nature. So what we do is we use our understanding of anatomy and our deep understanding of biomechanics and the principles of the way things move and the way things actuate, and we apply this to the demon design. We obviously start with the production design. The production design is a drowned demon. What we need to do then is look for extra reference. We have to look at stuff like autopsies. We'd look at what happens to the skin when it gets exposed to water for a long time. We have to look at creatures from underwater. We look at various types of fish. Loads of images and real-world reference helps, although it's slightly gruesome.
This particular demon we're looking at is the one that's been hung. We didn't want to show the whole of this character, and right from the beginning we said, let's focus on the areas which are the most terrifying. And so the overall silhouette of the character was to be like this twisted rope. Her limbs had coiled, and so we were exaggerating the metaphor of this hanging. 1,000 years of being trailed along the ground, it had worn away her feet, the bones being worn down, the nails being broken off. She'd been in pain for a long time. The most key of all of the elements was the face and how we framed that, and that was that broken, twisted neck, one eye remaining, a tear coming out because it's that last remains of her soul. The noose was digging into her neck, and her tongue was actually so bloated and grown that that actually became a feature for us in the game, that tongue actually becomes a grapple to get hold of some of the characters.
To animate a demon, we would start with looking at how they walk or move forward. Some of them are dragging themselves, and then also how they would attack their victims, just flesh out the layout and the choreography of it. Mocap is a big help. Obviously, it's a lot faster than keyframing from scratch. So we decided to use it as a base for some of them, and then we would layer on top of that all the characteristics that bring them to life, even though they're dead.
The Crush Demon in particular was difficult to work with because we weren't able to use motion capture footage, so that is going to be completely hand animated. So that meant we were really starting from scratch. All the other demons, we did use actors' footage, so we have a lot of actors with spikes tied to them, limping across the scene.
Get the fuck out of here!
On the Broke Demon, we asked the actor to use various props to try and achieve the sort of movement that we wanted. And I think he did a great job. It was really successful. We've had to, again, add on to that to help with the weight and the believability. We take our initial cues for the sound of the demons from the visuals, and they look fantastic. But then we have to take the sound of the demons beyond the visuals to give them a really strong otherworldly presence. We need each of the demons to be individually recognisable whilst maintaining that uncomfortable unfamiliarity for the player. So at distance you might hear the chains clanking or the vocal screams. But when you get close up to the demons, you hear lots of detail, the cracking of skin, the creak of the chains, the breaths or the sound of the icky vomit. We really want the player to feel the breath through the sound of the demon on their face.
Angela, no!
When we're thinking about the camera work for the demons, one thing that was really at the forefront of my mind was trying not to show too much, trying not to lose all restraint, and I think that's a really easy trap to fall into with CG in general, and especially with games that you've got all these monsters that you've built and you've spent a lot of time working on, and it's really easy just to go straight to putting everything on screen. But thinking back to some classic horrors, classic monster movies, a lot of times there the directors had to use a lot of restraint and just show little bits and pieces because they didn't have that kind of budget or that kind of effect to really make it convincing. And there's something about that I really like that I wanted to bring back to Little Hope. So when I was directing the camera team, I asked them to show little bits, little glimpses, a clawed hand here, a shadow on the wall there, the chains rattling, whatever the key characteristics were of that demon. The interesting thing with that is that I think sometimes your imagination as a viewer fills in the blanks in a far more terrifying way than we really could. So we tried to build up that suspense, working up to this big reveal where you finally see full on in the light this thing that's been hunting you down in all its gross, horrific glory. With the demon scenes, lighting definitely had a key part to play as well. It had to work complementary to what we wanted to do with the cameras, but also there's some specific things you can do with lighting that really lent itself to this task. So one of the big ones was the use of silhouettes. The demons have really interesting form and really interesting shapes. They're very unusual, you know, these humanoid creatures all distorted, and we wanted to use that without revealing too much. So quite often we tried to use backlighting, or the fog that's present all through Little Hope is a really useful tool for silhouettes, as you can have this nice separation with a brighter background and then have the creature dark in the foreground. It was a nice way to make them feel even more gross than they really were.
The Little Hope narrative is extremely multi-layered, and the demons not only represent the tortured souls of the characters, but they also represent the psychological trauma that humans can obtain through witnessing traumatic events.
Sure.
So when the game opens in the prologue and the main character is witnessing these traumatic events, we underscore this with really strong male Gregorian choir, which we use later in the game when the demons are attacking to really strengthen and reference that psychological trauma with the tormented souls of the characters.
Fuck yeah, no.
The Broken Demon's the most terrifying because of the way it moves. It's really unsettling because you can't anticipate where it's going to go next. All the limbs are breaking and it's all moving in a really erratic way.
Sure.
So if you were to try and escape from it, you wouldn't know where to go because it might go there or it might go over here. So that's the most terrifying in terms of unpredictability, I suppose, and having a deep effect on your psyche.
Interestingly, when you work at Supermassive, you get immune to horror. That's one thing I've definitely noticed. The powers of horror somehow get lost in me every time I'm watching a horror movie. I don't get so scared anymore just because I see this stuff every day. But doing those demon scenes, I must admit, even watching them back as they were work in progress, it was always like fairly distressing and fairly horrific. So hopefully some of that comes across in the experience for the player too.
Well, I think you need to find him with 2 secrets eventually. Huh. I'm just looking for these things on the stream. I'm just playing videos and stuff, looking at the collectibles. Witch on a broomstick. That is. Still handmade, dull. It's been damaged. A map of coordinates that keys are rounded, town showing which trail to John Holmes Museum. Gives you a bit of a read in here, guys and girls, you know. Well, I think I'm done for this stream. Hope you've all enjoyed it. Give it a like, give it a comment, share it with your friends. If you've not played the Man of Medan games, I recommend it's a pretty good game. So is the Until Dawn game, which is not shown in there, the Until Dawn game, but that's a little hope game. See you all on the next stream. Thanks for joining. Peace.